Boris country to begin with. He formed Manchu finally in 1513. We have it. Economy is stagnating a little bit because, you know, a good portion of his income is still from gold, so not really going many places. I don't really know why he hasn't expanded west. This isn't Bukharan stuff yet, and at least he could have like finished up Girin. He made a vassal here. He finished off Korea. He went into Japan somewhat, and well, he went into Japan fairly well. Quad with hearing your amazing keyboard again. Yeah, and looks like he's still just raising everything he touches.
Has the gold mines popped yet in Japan?
In Japan, no, I don't think so. No.
Okay,
I
you
don't know
get
if,
two in Japan.
I don't know if that event can pop
Why?
when it's a non-Japanese. What's the
Yes, it can.
okay? What's
It
the requirements for
it's
the event?
Unimumi. You see the province right by the separatists on the coast near facing Korea. The one facing Korea.
So or Iwami?
Right. Yeah, that province.
Yeah. What's the
And one
event?
it's just own the province. And
And
the
it just
years
has
like
a.
after 1465, and it's a mean time to happen of like 50 years.
Hmm. So
And then there's another one for Echo, in the north.
should grab this as soon as possible then. And the other one is
And
where? Etchu. Yeah, he already has that.
Echigo,
What?
the one north of that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he has them both.
Yeah.
So yeah, just hold those and hope the gold mines fire, because otherwise his economy is not doing too well. And seeing as he's staying a horde, or no, he can form Japan now. He just needs to do culture shift, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has the culture swap to form Japan. And
Probably go Shinto ASAP. Well, once he finishes conquering Japan.
Tengri's pretty based though. I don't know. What's his syncretic fate? He doesn't have a. He's pure Tengri. Nice. He could go syncretic Shinto and get 5 discipline from it. I don't know, I like Tengri a lot, but yeah, maybe Shinto's better. He's already converting Confucian provinces to Tengri though, so I think he's planning on staying Tengri. But yeah, should definitely be forming Japan, because it doesn't look like he's gonna form King, and even if he had the provinces required, which he needs to kill Kiev for, he needs Empire rank, and that's gonna be a while longer for him, like double the dev.
Yeah. Yeah, Shinto's good because he'll also get the dev cost, right? If he
Yeah.
manages it right.
So yeah, probably going Shinto in Japan is the best goal here. You just want to do it soon before you get into hard. But he's allied to Ki, and Ki's pretty strong, so I don't think he has any threats besides, you know, economic ruin, like just by existing, because, you know, income's not that good.
Look at the age objectives for a sec.
Which one?
Okay, he doesn't have war taxes.
Yeah.
A lot of people have war taxes, but they don't turn it on.
He got
I've
the
noticed that on this day.
he got the cav, which is pretty smart. I don't know why he got AE, because AE doesn't really matter with the land he was taking. But I mean, even in Japan, it doesn't really matter, because even if he gets coalition by these like 4 countries, what are they gonna do? Field like 10k versus him? Like, it doesn't really matter. And he's still horde, and he has the 20% or 15% cavalry CA from the age objective. I would just go really hard into Japan and roll it up. You finished econ, so I don't know if I would have swapped back to mill, because maybe you're gonna need to core all of this. Maybe keeping admin focus would have been smarter to core everything first. But either way, it seems to be in a decent position-ish. Not much more advice I can give. I don't see anything else happening here. It's yeah, nothing interesting to commentate on. Rival Taboo, allied with Key, got a victory card, the 1k in Korea, which is, you know, easy enough for him to get, although he didn't get it yet. I don't know why. And this is farmland as well with 10 tax dev, so you're going to be able to exploit this a lot. Like, you want to conquer this and start exploiting it as soon as possible. 10 tax dev in a paper province, that's such cringe. And speaking of exploiting tax dev, you're not doing it and your economy is suffering, so maybe to avoid taking loans and to pay back your loans, exploit all the taxes. Because, hopefully soon enough you won't be relying on taxes as your income when you form Japan and you have a normal country. And yeah, let's take a look at Key. I think that's it for Manchu. To summarize, for Manchu, I don't really see him dying, because unless Key turns on him, but Key has way better stuff to do. So
I think
Manchu's,
he should consult. I think he should get Mongolia before it's gone.
yeah, he definitely needs to consolidate. The fact he has Japan and the fact that Malacca died is really good for Manchu. Manchu has a
Yeah, he's gonna do well.
he's got a promising future ahead of him. Key, quality econ build. Um, Pretty good ideas for Key. Yeah, not bad at all. No morale though, unless I'm missing it.
Nope.
Nah. Still very good ideas. Yeah, I said I'm not gonna look at the states anymore, and I'm
Nice
gonna
ruler.
follow through with that. Yeah. It's not horrible. Yeah,
Correct.
it's got discipline. Yeah, definitely a decent ruler. Not very good mana generation, but yeah. Let's see, he's deving.
Really good.
That is a lot of the clicks. Wasn't he like among the top? Let me take a look at open Skanderbeg and take a
Well,
look at that.
over half this development is from DevClick.
Come on, come on, come on. Mana usage.
Like, look at that mana generation from Fukaro. It's sort of disgusting.
Yeah, Bukara needs a heavy nerf. Yeah, Key's the second on deving. That's why I thought it's really good dev. You can't really compete with Bukara because Bukara just gets 666 from the fucking start pretty much. It's really stupid. And he can also raise because it starts as Uzbek, so yeah, not really a fair comparison there. Anyway, Key doing relatively well. Definitely better economy than his Horde neighbor. Unsurprisingly. He took burger loans, I'm assuming, to build up. Has almost all workshops done. I mean, all the good ones, the rest are kind of shit. I don't think he has any good manufacturers available just yet. Yeah, it's just food, so probably took, yeah, that's what I thought. He took burger loans to build up his manpower and force limit, and that's left him in a decent spot because 143,000 manpower and 60 force limit is not bad. I mean, the force limit's not very good, but the manpower is very good. He still has a lot of good land to dev by the looks of it. Yeah, damn, there's a lot of fucking farmlands here. Gee, this is all farmlands. Fuck me. This is amazing land. This is kind of...
Yeah, China is
By
like
the way,
all
just
farmland.
one thing about the Chinese that's worth pointing out because in the last game most people were not aware, but once you pass the last government upgrade in China, the Empire rank, it gives you 5 discipline in your tier 0 reform. Um, the Chinese decisions. The last one that requires 125 provinces in China.
Create a
What
Chinese kingdom?
not kingdom, empire. So it's
Oh,
after the kingdom.
I see. And
It
then it
will net
changes his
a 5%.
government reform. That's pretty good.
Yes, it upgrades it. Already at kingdom, they get I think some manpower, or was it manpower recovery, and empire gives
Yeah.
5% discipline.
We can...
Kingdom gives you a choice of 3 permanent effects based on
Oh,
your tag.
yes, that's for all
Anyway, guys,
the decisions, but but it also upgrades your government form.
yeah, let's not get carried away talking about game mechanics here. We have a lot of countries to go through. His morale is really weak. So yeah, while he has a fair amount of manpower, the morale is in the garbage because of very low prestige and yeah, pretty much no bonuses. Army tradition's low. He doesn't have any bonuses in ideas, and he also has the poor uniforms event until 14, so expiring pretty soon. Has
Yeah, it's
golden
good
era
combat
available.
ability though.
Has golden era available, and he can hire a morale advisor, and that's going to give him another 20%, which leaves him at what's that? That's 0.6 more, so 3.96. Still weaker
He has
than Manchu.
20% infantry combat ability too though.
Yeah, that
It's
is
really
that
nice.
is really nice. Where does he get that from? From ideas?
10%. Yeah, he gets it in first idea.
And 10 from quality.
Nice. That is pretty
Also,
good.
his tradition is really nice for early game. Minus 20% shock. With the policy, you get
Um,
to minus 30% shock received.
Well, I'm guessing he's going for a morale idea group next. Anyway, I think that's about it for Key. Pretty strong. I don't know. I have to compare him to the other Chinese. Yi looks very formidable, but you know, we'll have to look and see. Definitely stronger than Manchu, although the alliance with Manchu is working out, and I'm surprised they don't have a trade deal yet, because he owns. Oh, he doesn't quite own all of Beijing. There's a lot of miners here still. Yeah, when he consolidates all of Beijing, I'm assuming they're
Manchu
gonna have.
actually has a vassal in there. If you take a look at owns a center of trade.
Oh yeah, he has a center of trade in Dalian. But I don't know if Manchu's gonna be. Yeah, Manchu's probably gonna be collecting in Nippon because he's going for Japan. So, yeah, maybe they go for a split of Hangzhou afterwards. I have no idea. Anyway, let's take a look at Wu. The maybe target of Manchu and Qi. 33
Are they
income,
rival?
so definitely not very good. He is rival to Qi and Yi and has Manchu as enemies, so he seems completely isolated in China. He has Siam and I don't know what this is. Yeah, he has Siam as ally. Siam looks pretty nice, but if it's anything like last session, I don't know how strong it is. Wu has 3.4 morale, so not very good. That's 0.10 more than Key, but still very
Yeah, but he
poor.
has no discipline and
No
only
infantry,
10 infantry
CA,
combat ability.
well, yeah, 10, and no discipline, so
Because she
No.
had 10 discipline and 20 infantry combat ability.
However, Wu has 10 mercenary discipline. 5 from
Wu
charismatic
isn't
ideas
running
and
any
5 from his tradition.
advisors, and he has plus 17 surplus a month.
Crown Man
He
is
also
on
he also
cooldown.
has on. I think this guy was AFK. This guy left the server afterwards. I just remembered. So we got the new player for Wu. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave some advice for Wu because not gonna look
Definitely
at how
sell
not gonna
Crown
look at
Man
how
and
he
then
played because again player quit. But yeah, um, right. So damn, everything is built.
really good with buildings.
Yeah, really good buildings. You need force limit buildings, which should put you at a decent spot. Although, yeah, with the amount of manpower you have right now, and unless you can improve manpower, force limit isn't gonna help that much. Maybe a little
No,
bit,
it
but
actually doesn't Wu because it's heavy merc nation.
it is.
Yep. Check
Mercenary
the national ideas.
manpower,
He has the merc
merc
discipline as
discipline.
well.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
he
good.
has Pluto,
Yeah. So
so
then, what you can do is, let's see. Take the burger loans. Where the fuck is it? Indebted to
Right there,
burgers.
there.
Actually,
Sell
no.
crown land, and then
Probably
you
see
can.
this right away.
Yeah, you can seize as well. These are loyal. That's why I didn't seize. Oh, you can summon diet, seize whatever, and then you can build pretty much all 4 stimulant buildings unless you have better stuff to build. Economies first, because your economy is a bit weak.
You just build that on grain provinces?
You always build workshops.
What he should do before he does that is farm prestige from the burgers. You know the privilege that gives prestige? You can grant it and instantly revoke it. You can't do it now anymore because he gave the burgers too much influence.
That's right. So
but you can do it like I think 2 or 3 times.
You can give them this.
Yep.
Yeah, they have very good loyalty. So give them this, revoke it, and then if you can, give it again and revoke it again. Then give them the indebted to burgers, sell, summon diet, and then seize if you can. If you can't, seize immediately, wait a couple of months for them to get to where they need to be, and then seize. Either way, you can fix your prestige pretty much. You can get 30 prestige like immediately, and you can build everything in like an instant. So this country can get fixed really easily. I don't really know what the
How did
previous
he
player was
manage to
doing.
go negative? Did he go in? Was he in a war?
I
Did he
don't know.
bankrupt or
Probably-
I
something?
think this guy was just
Probably
AFK. He's not running any advisors. You can't disinherit when you have 0, so you can't go into negative. I don't really know. I think this guy was just AFK and had a negative event fire or something. I have no idea. Either way, for Wu, like I said, it's a bit boxed in. Try and diplo one of the Chinese, or even better, try and diplo Bukhara. I think Bukhara might have an incentive not to let any one person roll over China and maintain status quo. If not, you can always talk to one of them and seek protection, and you just need a little bit of time to build up, and then you're gonna be fine. Speaking of being fine, fort line needs adjusting. Yeah, this is on farmlands that needs to get fixed. You can put it on hills instead here, and that way it closes off your interior as well. So move this fort here, and also just pick off these miners to build a better fort line, because right now, these are all of these Yi tributaries? Oh no, just this one. Yeah, you can still expand quite a bit. I don't really know what this move was doing. He also went Pluto economic, which is ideal picked. So this country is decent, just like in a horrible spot diplomatically, but I think that's just because of inactivity. If you talk to people, you can fix it. Let's take a look at Yi. About this, like, he's the second richest Chinese. I think he has 50 something income, so not horrible. Very good production income, almost none from trade. So he might want to consolidate Xi'an, seeing as no one's there yet. Like, yeah, Ki's not in there at all. It looks like Ki left it alone as well. Bukhara's not going in there, and Xi'an is a pretty good node in the mod. Definitely better than Canton, because Canton leaks a lot. Especially when Siam takes over Malacca.
You can move the...
Yeah, he could also go Burma, Siam, but then he has to go through Bengal and Siam. This way, there's no one here.
Yeah, I mean, Bengal's not gonna let that happen.
71,000 manpower, so a lot less.
He has a disaster ticking.
It's just an estate one. It doesn't matter.
He's maintaining his army, although like his army maintenance is very low because he's running 39 regiments and no cannons. So I guess that doesn't matter at all. Has sale of titles on cooldown, and yeah, they're all equilibrium is loyal, so you might as well just do it now and then seize when this falls off. Being in the 11 isn't gonna hurt you at all, because the ticking autonomy doesn't. It still won't tick up. It'll just tick down less, but it's like almost 1,000 ducats that you get for free, and with that you can build up your stuff a little more, which. I mean, it seems like you do need to build a lot. Like these don't provide a huge bonus right now, but later on, hopefully, when you dev them, they will. Same for these tea provinces. You have a lot of dip stored. You can dev these. Even tropical wood. Like, it's not the greatest trade good, but what else are you gonna use dip on? And he's falling behind on dip tech, which is the correct play. So definitely start deving a little bit better. And yeah, definitely. A little bit of deving here is needed, although it looks like he's devved out of dip almost everywhere.
On the note of falling behind on dip tech, it gets eventually very expensive on the corruption.
Yeah, but at the moment it's really not. Like, he's not paying anything for it now, so it's fine.
I think he's gonna try and double
and it's
tech.
also trade efficiency, so you're leaving money there. It's debatable.
Yeah, but his trade is shit anyway. So
say he shouldn't be that low on crown loan at this point, but
well, yeah, he can also go for seizing to 100 and then transferring to nobility, which he might need to do because his manpower is suffering. But yeah, I just figured he needs the money because his economy is not the greatest. When it comes to morale, he's 3.6. All the Chinese are kind of weak. I think 3.6 is the best among the three. So when he hires the advisor...
But he has no combat ability and no discipline.
When he hires the advisor and he gets the policy, that's 15%, so he gets... what, another... 4.5? So he gets it 405 morale, so not bad. Yeah. Did he get the victory card yet? No. I don't think it spawns after the fact. So if you checked last time, there's no need to keep checking. And diplomatically, allied with Ki and Siam, rival with Wu and Bengal. So that's Siam's allied with both Yi and Wu, which are rival to each other. So I wonder what's gonna happen there. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for Yi. I think the best thing to do for him would be to go into this trade node and consolidate his trade, because this is a very good node, and even now it's at 14.8. It's almost the same as Beijing, and there's no players here. So I mean, it's pretty good money that you're missing out on not going into here. And oh, I guess there's still a threat of coalitions in China. Shit. Yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at Siam. Siam was Khmer. He had a 1 versus 1 with Ava. And then Bengal swooped in and just like vultured everything. I don't think Siam got anything from Ava. Yeah, it's just I don't think he got a single province from the 1 versus 1.
I only counted like 4 or 5, like that northern state.
This was part of Ava.
Yeah,
oh,
it was like Ava vassal.
I guess he finished.
And then Ava had Era 2 or whatever.
I guess he finished his note then, so it's fine as long as he's got some sort of a deal with Bengal. Although he's rival with Bengal, so that's concerning, especially because he has no forts. I don't.
He is building them.
Really understand this. Where?
Building. Check the construction map mode.
Castle.
North of Ayutthaya, the province. There's
jungle.
A fort about to be finished.
Yeah.
In the jungle.
Right. So he's building these two. Yeah, that still leaves this entire area open. So I would definitely build one more here, and one here. To start with, you need those 4. Otherwise, you're just like easy clap. And looks like you can take burger loans as well to do it.
What's his Diplo like? Is he isolated or?
Well, he's allied with Yi and Wu, but I don't think he's gonna help him versus Bengal, because yeah.
I mean, the Indians are definitely stronger than the Chinese right now.
Yeah, by far.
The thing is, like, does Bengal want to? Let's go there when we're at Bengal.
We'll look at Bengal, I guess, but from the look of it, he's bordering Timurid, Bakhmanes, and North Bukhara. I don't know if Bengal has any easier routes than Siam.
How did Malacca die?
Eventually wants to switch into Nepal, right?
Siam went.
And the later he does it, the more expensive it gets.
Siam went for a war with Malacca. Malacca kept his capital on the island, like they always do, and I always tell them not to. And just occupying this gave him 50% that he stab hit. That got like released Yahor, and then Malacca just died for that.
He got on Sumatra. He full occupied him.
He got to Sumatra?
Yeah.
How did he do that?
He somehow beat the Malaccan navy. I don't know how.
Well, Malacca doesn't have the great navy until he forms Malaya, but yeah.
Also, Siam's quality ideas giving him a bit of naval quality, and Malacca.
Oh yeah, isn't that what we were looking at last podcast? That Siam had better naval quality than Malacca?
Right.
Yeah, I remember that being mentioned. So good job,
Siam. Look at the Siamese navy. It's mothballed. Take a look. 13 heavies. Yeah, I'm guessing he used those to conquer Malacca.
Yeah, good job, Siam. That's a good kill. He gets like a lot of dev fucking from that one kill, and one of the best trade node in Asia, pretty much. So very good.
But
job,
I feel
Siam.
like the Portuguese and the British aren't too far away, so
let's take a look.
They might scavenge a lot of your kill.
Do you?
Yeah, Portugal is in Madagascar, so you might wanna be wary of them, like, you know, island jumping into your gains.
Kashmir, what do you think about Siam forming Malaya and becoming a naval?
I don't think he should go for a naval nation. I think his ideas are amazing. I don't know if there's any benefit to forming Malaya as Siam.
The idea is like everything in the north is locked off. Let's say he stays allied to Yi and has some kind of strange deal with Bengal and is safe there.
Yeah, then like it depends on what he wants to
I
play.
mean-
If he wants to, like, Australia is still wide open, and Australia is a amazing colonial region in the mod. And from Australia, he can also go to California. So if he wants to go colonial, he should definitely go Malaya. But otherwise, like, just it doesn't make much sense to go Malaya, unless he's like going heavy into colonies. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of dev in like Philippines, Spice Islands, Australia. Like, there's a lot to gain going colonial.
But can you
But
consolidate before the
if he goes colonial,
Europeans get there?
he has to have very big trust with Yi, I think, or with Bengal, because like all of this is exposed if he goes colonial.
I mean, Malaya does have 10 morale in their idea, so he just loses 5 discipline.
Doesn't he have? Oh yes, we changed it to Cav compatibility. He also has dev cost, which is amazing. I thought he had another.
That cost is
Yeah, tech cost good.
Yeah,
And manpower.
and his finisher is discipline, I think.
I don't know. There might even be an argument for going colonial as Siam and like doing some sort of a hybrid nation, because I think he can pull it off.
For a hybrid, actually, Khmer would have been better, because Khmer has both land and naval bony. Doesn't have the But yeah.
All right, so that's about it for Siam. Killed 2 players, doing really well. Like, very bloody game so far. But now he's gonna, unless he just gets entered right away from Bengal, he's gonna be really, really good when he consolidates all of this. He already released the vassal in Johor, and I don't know if I recommend vassal feeding too much. I mean, you're finished econ, and you have very good mana generation as is. Like, you're up on admin tech, you're very behind on dip tech. I think you should just directly annex all of this and core it rather than Diplo integrated, because you're gonna need dip points more, especially with your
He's
minus
probably
10
going-
dev cost and like with all the
I mean,
good
he's probably going
champions
for
here.
He has a lot of dip in the bank. He's probably waiting for institution so he can double tech or something.
Could be.
Also,
How is
he has the
the
idea.
institution going for him?
Oof.
Not very good.
Slow.
Yeah, does anyone here have it?
He has a dev pushed, but
Yeah.
that's about. Oh, Bahamanis has it.
So who is he selling it to? Active Merits. Alright, that's it for Siam. Let's take a look at Bengal. Nope, not JNP.
I'm the Bengal player, so if you want to
PNG.
make any questions, feel free to do so.
Hello.
Free game, Bengal, huh?
Yes, Nepal. Yeah, answer that one.
Are you Nepalese culture?
No, I'm still not
he's-
Nepalese culture.
He's Bengali,
25.
and
I haven't started at all because I'm still Sunni. I'm not able to culture convert Hindu provinces. I was debating whether to go Hindu or to wait until Sikh. I think Sikh is it's enabled in Tech 10. So
No, you just need to get a province.
It's 1480. There's already a Sikh province around. It's and you're actually bordering, so you have the decision, don't you?
No, you have
Take a
to
look
own
at
it.
Oh, you have to own a Sikh province. You're bordering one in Delhi region. There's a province next
Oh,
to you.
I see it. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'll just take
Batania.
it next session.
or
Yeah,
which
so-
one is it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Batania, the north one, the darker blue one.
That's the
Punjab.
one.
No, the Punjabi. Oh, isn't that the subject?
It's
It's
a,
the subject. Meva is dead, right?
Mawar is
Mawar
dead,
is dead.
Yeah,
Mawar
okay.
is dead.
Just yeah, just take it from Meva. I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna complain too much, and
So
then you
next-
can go with Sikh.
Next 5 years, I'm going to be religion swapping to Sikh, and I'll start culture converting. Right now, I'm losing a lot of money because of my advisors.
Why are you maintaining an army as well?
I was putting down rebellions.
Oh, yeah, that does make a lot of sense, and you still have one at 60 that you can provoke. Very stupid question I asked there. Yeah, I can see your gov cap is pretty bad, so your advisors are.
I'm still paying for the advisor because I want to finish. I haven't finished Eco EDS either.
That's a really good ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, look at the name of my heir, by the way, and his stats.
Yeah, Diplo. I
Urge.
see that Diplo skill there. Yep.
Yep, that is true. That is very true.
But the well advice does not match.
So basically, Diplo-wise, I did consider expanding into China because right now all of them are weak. But honestly, coring all of that land is not going to be any useful for me. It's going to be pretty painful to take it from players. I haven't finished Eco Idea, so
Yeah, there
regarding
is
your question,
there
I
What's your
feel
force limit?
a 90, I think.
96. He's got better force limit, better morale, and better manpower than any of the Chinese except Qi. Qi has 30,000 manpower on him. He also has double the economy than any of them. I don't think there is very much incentive for you to go into China unless one of them starts rolling up the others and starts being threatening, because like right now you're just gonna if you just sit here and dev, especially during your golden era. It's not golden era, I'm stupid. But you
He
can,
can't golden era yet. I mean, he just needs to upgrade 2 centers of trade, but
yeah, if you upgrade the centers of trade, you can golden era and dev push as soon as you finish econ, and then you're gonna outscale all of them and pretty much anyone else, because the amount of good trade goods you have already is pretty good.
Making money in that area is not that easy. Yes, it's India, but it's Eastern
He's
India.
already making
So
a
all
decent
the
amount
trade
of
money
money.
is.
My main concern is the trade node. I'm not sure if I
Yeah.
should stay Bengal or move into Doab because I'm concerned about Bukhara and Timur is
Both
taking my money.
both trade nodes are bad.
I mean, Coromandel's not leaking almost at all now. Why not make a trade deal with Bahman? It's already allied.
That's also an idea, yeah.
Like, it's not leaking at all at the moment. Until Portugal parks a fleet there, it's not going to. So,
Yeah, and I can use all of the Diplo from taking up into culture converting, you're right.
But,
Diplo-wise, if I may say something, I don't think Siam or G have anything to be afraid of. There's no benefit for me. I already got my
oh yeah,
Burma.
not propaganda at all.
I'm going to get permanent 5% morale from my mission, and that's it. That's the only reason why I expand into Burma so aggressively.
Don't you need Western China for the 5 morale mission?
No, it's
Like,
No,
the
he's
Defy the
got it
Dragon.
already.
Defy the Dragon. It's Defy
He
the
has it
Dragon.
already. He has everything he needs.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I said nothing.
that is pretty good. Speaking of morale.
So yeah, regarding the ABA split, Siam did take more provinces inside Burma, but I kind of bullied him, purchased the provinces from him, and he said, okay, yeah, and he gave them for 500 ducats. All of the southern tip of Burma. I believe where the trade node is for Bengal, all of those trade centers.
Nice.
So basically,
yeah.
all that Pegu was, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces.
I mean, you have
Fantastic.
really good control of the Bengal node right now. It's not really leaking much.
That's the main concern. That
yeah, but he
Bengal
also has a
so
lot
many
in
trade.
Duab. So,
Yeah.
I mean, my approach would be make Doab your home node and make a trade deal with Bahamanis to push into Coromandel. And then, like, if the trade deal breaks, you can still push into Doab or do some other stuff. Yeah. So you're not completely dependent on Bahmanis, but still can make more money if he collaborates.
how many death
like
legs did he
Bengal.
have?
Or,
Bengal's
you
the
know,
strongest
just
nation we've seen so far. 130
Bengal,
death legs.
just go conquer an end node somewhere.
Just conquer
easy.
an end node.
Just go into Venice. Let's take a look at Bahmanis.
English channel, I heard that's best.
A little less manpower than Bengal. Economy, unsurprisingly, 30 ducats higher. You know, because VJ is great. Maintaining an army. Not really fighting any rebels. Bad.
Yeah, I'm
Although
just
that
drilling.
doesn't really change anything. Jeez. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he's drilling 2 armies. To really gain you that much professionalism, I don't know if it's worth it. Because when you're not drilling, you could scale higher just with the money.
It's going up pretty good. I think it's
Is he at full force limit?
just shy.
Or, I mean, no
See his
rebels. You
buildings.
have rebels on your gold mine. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice that. It was like camouflage. I fucked up.
It's just the gold mine.
Oh,
I mean, it's high autonomy
they're just
anyway.
sitting there. Yikes. And
chilling.
well,
I
you
did-
can
I did
reduce the
press it.
autonomy. Oh, you did?
No, it's on cooldown.
Oh, okay.
It was like I got it. It was like 80% because of bankruptcy and AI control or whatever.
What are these navies? You're building transports.
Yeah,
Like
just
when I
take
conquered part
Maldives.
of Lithuania, the autonomy was already at 100.
Curious.
I'm just conquering the Maldives. I
I've
don't have
reduced
any
it
boats.
twice already, and it's only at 40 now.
Some,
Will you move to Gujarat for trade, or
yeah,
what's the
probably.
deal? Like, do you have a deal with Timmy for the trade node, or was it
Yeah,
just
no,
like first come first serve?
no, yeah. We made a deal. Is that I guess basic us Indians, we let him take what's in Lahore, and he allows me to take all of Gujarat. I mean, he's took two shitty provinces in it, so I don't really care. But if he like swooped in and took everything else, then I'd be rather upset. But I do have all the trade centers.
How'd you end up
I
with
mean,
this
it's not
guy?
shitty provinces; it's food provinces, and that's the thing you are lacking in
Yeah,
India.
How'd you end
yeah,
up with
they're
this guy
desert.
with Econ unfinished? Why didn't you try and disinherit him or something? Damn.
I've had bad luck with kings this game. Like my first heir died immediately, and I got stuck with a 101 for.
Oh, why aren't you
And
drilling with the king then?
this guy,
It doesn't make a difference for death
Mm.
chance anymore. That was they fixed that in a
Oh,
patch ago.
yeah. Well, I
No,
get
it
a
does.
really good.
It
I get
does
a good king
increase
in
death
3 years
chance.
anyway.
It just doesn't double the death chance.
yeah, you gotta wait
It
for this guy
increases
anyway.
if you use them in combat. That's the only thing.
Go fight the rebels with him. Keep sending one
I'd
stats with
accept
the
some
king.
cultures probably.
Yeah, but I mean, if he dies now, I get a shitty regent, an even worse regent. That's what
Yeah,
it's been like for a long
that
time.
is true. Yeah, you should probably adapt a couple cultures. You got trading
No,
jobs, that's nice.
yeah, I'm just waiting. What next tech I get Deccan, which is Empire, and then they're free.
Oh, smart, smart. I forgot the Khan is
Uh,
Tech 10. Yes, very smart.
Deccan has really nice ideas, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's great.
So, yeah, you're doing pretty good. I think this is the strongest country we've seen so far.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna bank up like 15k gold and have all my manufactories done as soon as I take up Tech 11.
Nice.
Tested.
Alright, let's take a look at Andrew's country. Timurid's banked up 2,000 ducats. 65 income, pretty decent.
I heard he was culture converting to Persian.
You can't form Persia as Timmy.
Dry land fort next to a mountain. Why? Whatever. I guess he's if Bukhara declares.
Well, he just lost. Look at his cores. He just lost a lot of land to Bukhara.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bukar's bullying him.
Jesus. Alright. I figured they're allied, so that wouldn't be happening. But I guess he gave up all of Samarkand to Bukhara.
Yeah, it was blackmail.
I guess he doesn't really have a choice, so that's why the forts don't matter. Because if Bukhara declares he's dead anyway. What is his army like? Pretty decent morale. Not very good manpower, and his goddamn, there we go. Force limit is 75, so decent force limit as well. But the higher force limit than manpower is never very good.
Worst case, he has bureaucratic ideas, so we can't fight with mercs decently.
Well, what I can say here is that Kara Koyunlu is dying, so at least he has expansion into Persia, unless Bukhara bullies him out of that as well. And then he can scale economically as well, because right now he's just kind of hit at dead end with economy where he is, because I mean he lost most of the good land. He lost all the grasslands here. He lost all the dry lands here. He just has like one or two more patches of dry lands, and the rest is just desert and mountain. And that's just, you might as well not have that. He's
got a
going
bunch
into
in the
India
Punjab
though.
region.
Yeah, so this is really good. Going into India and getting all the farmlands is amazing. Although I'm seeing he's not exploiting taxes, which 70 ducats in Kabul, pretty good shit. You should be when tax tab is so high, because you don't really want to keep tax tab that high, especially when I imagine he still has a decent amount of buildings to build. And
one thing you can do is build temples on the high tax debt provinces, because you get more from exploiting when you have temples too.
Oh, that is smart. I didn't know that. That is very smart. Why is he losing to these rebels?
Probably just turned on his arms.
Oh yeah, he wasn't at full maintenance, so that's why.
He'll probably win the battle anyways.
Oof, why are these states like this? They are very unhappy. Is he getting ready for absolutism? It's a bit
They're all
early for
premature.
that. Yeah, it's a bit premature. I don't get why he doesn't have the... Probably should give them this. And
Thought you said you weren't going to look at estates.
yes. But, I mean, this is just weird. I don't understand why it would keep them below 50 equilibrium, because this allows you from using like sail or seas efficiently. Pretty decent king, seeing as he finished econ, so you might want to try and dump this guy, but kill this guy first because they're both shit.
Can you kill his heir right now? See if there's anyone in the bank.
It's random if there's one in the bank or not.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they pop up in the save file, so I don't know. Like, I'll be like, you have 3 heirs in waiting.
Yeah.
Anyway, diplomatically, rival to everyone around them, except Bengal and Bukhara, who bullied him out of land, but he's allied to Bukhara now. Getting knowledge shared by Bahmanis, so I guess Bahmanis is kind of friendly.
I wanted to add that Timurid looks like a wild animal when he's cornered. He's like laying down and placing his belly. Like, okay, if you want to kill me, kill me. This is trust, okay?
It was a little frustrating because One Shot approached me about killing QQ, and he talked to me about it all week, and then like 2 hours before the session, he's like, I can't play. And then
just don't
Andrew's like, okay, I'll do that plan. And then
plan.
Andrew's actually like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm like, what?
Also, I will add, you said that he can't form Persia. Well, unless he removed it, he can form Delhi first, and then he can form Persia.
He doesn't have the provinces for Delhi. He could go Punjab into Persia. I mean, you could also
say have the culture shift for Punjab as well?
Nation.
Doesn't he have the culture shift for Punjab as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Punjabi is a kind of high-def culture group, and it's all farmlands. You can push it. Really nice.
Well, the easiest swap for Timmy's into Persia is normally Mamluks into Persia because it requires only 2 provinces and it frees up the information to someone else.
Anyway. And I'll show
if he manages to sort that out diplo-wise.
I mean, just making Persia your primary culture is better because when you hit reach Empire, it's all the culture groups you already have.
Alright, this is why I wanted to show why I think Timurid is going west and why he might do Mamluks into Persia. So QQ is max loans. I don't think he has...
He's like double max loans right now.
How is he double max loans? 44.
Because his loan cap went down.
And yeah, not
he's
looking
at
very
12
good.
corruption. And really bad crown land. This crown land's going up by 0.2 a month, so...
QQ's dead.
Not looking very good for QQ, unless Bukhara intervenes for some reason, which I don't see happening. QQ is dead, out of manpower, out of professionalism. And yeah, he's winning like right now on score, but Hungary isn't nearly
I fought this whole battle without the 40,000 vassal troops, and I was so confused why I was outnumbered the whole time. I'm like, what the fuck? But
yeah,
we can say fix that, because that's a bug.
What do you mean say fix it? Oh, the
ghosted army that I've had the whole war.
Yeah, there isn't much to say about QQ.
Like,
this war with
if you look at the war score, look at how many casualties my vassals have. Like, they haven't contributed at all, like casualty-wise.
Yeah, but they explained to you how to fix that yourself. You just merge another army to it. Anyway, doesn't look very promising for QQ. This war was started by Hungary, unsurprisingly pushing further east. And yeah, I think this is the end of QQ, unfortunately.
Well, I offered QQ a deal before the war, and he didn't want to negotiate. And I've offered him a deal since, and he doesn't want to accept it. I said I just want the Turkish cultured provinces and the Constantinople node, but
I mean, that's a.
You want to form RAM or why?
no, it's good. I just want to consolidate my position in Anatolia.
There's a lot of Turkish provinces though, so I can see why he didn't accept. But
I mean, he only has like 4 Turkish provinces, or like,
a bit more. There's 5.
I don't know.
Here,
It's like
6, 7,
60%
8,
more
9.
split.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. I offered him that after, like, if he doesn't accept it, yeah, he's pretty much dead. So.
I mean, he's dead either way, I think now, because he's going bankrupt and Timurids has nowhere else to go. I think Timurids is gonna definitely declare for it unless he gets stopped by someone, but I don't see that happening either. So I.
That depends if QQ is gonna.
He's gonna bankrupt. Like I don't
fight
think.
For QQ.
Sorry?
I mean, yeah.
There are nations that don't want Bukhara/Timur to grow. Like this is one alliance block, right?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, he might get defended by someone and be kept on life support, but I don't know. Let's take a look at Bukhara.
But like, he has a bunch of vassals he has a bunch of rebels that are like really close to enforcing. Can't look at Hungary first, the other side of the war.
No, we're going through Africa and then Portugal, same as last time.
We're literally in a death war.
There's nothing interesting happening in this war. It's like
you were not a death war for you.
Yeah.
I mean, the interesting thing already happened.
I didn't know Bukhara had that big of a manpower. Fuck.
Yeah, Bukhara
I have to wait another hour. I don't even want to be
it's
here.
It's not gonna be that long. Bukhara has everything. It's got a lot of food provinces, obviously from Russia. He's got a lot of fur. Yeah, he's got a very good economy. I think he's the highest economy. Yeah, he is the best economy in the world right now, and he's only gonna scale more.
Super points and it dies.
Sorry?
He's collecting crown land. He's going to give it all to his.
Yeah,
nobles.
and he's gonna transition next session everything to nobles, which is gonna be pretty big.
Help! I feel afraid.
That's gonna be a problem for everyone around him, because then he's gonna be reaching 1 million manpower next session probably, with shift to nobles and soldiers' households. Quite a lot of dev clicks, which is, you know,
like more than China.
Not so.
Yes.
Not as.
It's just like mana generation is just like broken. Like he spent 10,000 more mana than he ran.
Yeah, let me open the Skanderbeg.
I propose we say fix it and split his country into 2.
6,000 more mana spent than Key. I mean, it's to be expected somewhat because he's a horde and he can raise and get mana that way, but not this much.
Raise anymore.
Yeah, he can't since he formed Bukhara, but he was Uzbek for like the entirety of first
session.
Yeah,
before that, yes, he could have.
So like that is sorts of explains it, but Bukharan mana generation is just ridiculous because he gets 666s all the time just re-electing, and it's.
No, it's just the fact that he can go from one to the other, which just. That makes it so powerful.
Yep, it's
because Republic's already really good for mana generation, but when he's able to conquer all the land, like get all his ideas
and
done,
and then go Republic,
and then,
it's stupid.
Yeah,
that's definitely gonna get fixed.
Like I'm not saying anything against the guy. Like good job on you.
He played,
but I'm just saying as a staff, we need to balance that.
He played pretty well, and he also had a very free game with Lithuania and Muscovy killing themselves, but. They still like took advantage of it the proper way, and
yeah, no, he's played well, but even if he played well, he shouldn't he shouldn't have way more mana generation than everyone else combined.
Because like he would constantly have to put rebels down right now because of religious reasons. Like his religious unit is going down the shitter, and he doesn't have Demi, so he can't just ignore heathens. So.
Does he have Demi?
He doesn't have Demi. I checked.
Nope.
So, unless
having Cossack is better than having Demi.
rebels every 5 minutes, and like if you look at the rebel ledger, it's not that small.
Yeah, he's got a fair amount of rebels.
Wait,
it's annoying stuff.
It doesn't.
Sorry?
Is he Eastern Tech?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
Why? That's so
Bukhara
Change that.
changes your tech, gives you Kazakhs, but removes Dimis.
Yeah, that's dumb. Sorry.
It really is.
I mean, it's your mod, isn't it?
No.
Well, it's actually taken from Purple Room, so...
But we
That's
took
fair.
it and adopted it. But I mean, they've made a really great mod. Bukhara has always kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. That it's a bit more overpowered than everything else. But
well, there's a reason why
either way,
this guy abandoned his Japan game in MJL, and he's like, "Ooh, Uzbek, huh?"
Let's just not spend the entire time
Like,
talking about how overpowered it is. Like, it kind of
the fact
diminishes
that
from
this
the
Central
guys.
Asian nation has more income than a GB, it's
Well,
Yeah, and he still has a lot
GB
of
doesn't
buildings
have
to
whole English channel yet even, and
no, but
GB
I've been
usually.
working hard this game.
do. All right. Anyway,
I've been
guys, come
working
on.
hard.
Where is
the man
he?
talk.
Where is he collecting? Let's take a look at the countries instead of just talking about how overpowered it is.
He's collecting Samarkand and Kazan.
Kazan.
It's kind of like that. Its trade will not scale well unless
so,
he gets Novgorod and
Siberia.
Minsk.
Yeah, unless he gets Novgorod completed and Baltic, or both. Yeah.
But even if you have Novgorod, you still have to make sure that not like GB parks 100 light ships there, and it doesn't help that he has Novgorod.
He can just use Kazan as unmade in that case.
Yeah. I think that's what he's doing right now. Not much is leaking at all, like 0.2. So not a big deal, but then he just loses everything here.
Because if you own Novgorod, for you Kazan is basically an unmade.
Anyway, diplomatically, allied to Timurids, rival with QQ, Bakhmanis in Hungary. He fought Poland and Denmark for like a split second, and then Denmark gave up. I'm pretty sure Denmark just gave a little piece of Finland, nothing too major. I forgot what happened.
Yeah, he took Peskov and Novgorod.
I didn't even notice that.
They are the trade centers, yeah. And besides that, didn't really do much last session. He's still leaving Mongolia alone, which I am surprised Manchu hasn't taken by now if it's being left alone. Took the rest of Samarkand from Timurids, and yeah, not really doing much. A bit of a sleeping giant right now. We'll see what he does in the future, but I am honestly surprised there hasn't been like a player coalition yet, and he's just been
He's a fallen empire from Stellaris.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch is wasting too much time fighting QQ when he should be fighting Kara with everybody else.
Why the fuck would I fight Fikara?
Well, because he's.
Oh, gee,
if you don't, he's gonna board you soon enough and then win.
I don't think you have to declare, Mitch. I think he will do you the favor and declare
but
him for you.
He'll get you eventually.
Mitch, honestly, for you, Bukhara currently owns better land than QQ. Outside of that one trade center in Constantinople, QQ has. Bukhara's land feeds into Constantinople, and also it's steppe land. Your eastern tech, you have Kazakh, so it's really doable land.
Alright, let's look at Ethiopia. I'm not quite sure what happened here, but wasn't it war with QQ at some point?
May I enlighten? Like he fought Kilwa.
Yeah, he
won
fought Kilwa
but
and
it was
QQ,
really expensive, and half his nation was sieged down. He took a bunch of land, and then Kilwa truce broke while he was still coring and while he was still trying to clear up his rebels.
And he lost
some
the war to AI during
the Alexandria area defected away back to Mamluks. Like it was really shitty for him to like put Kilwa down for the final time.
All of like Nadrat and AI also took like 70% war score from him in Yemen area.
Damn. So good job, Kilwa. You know that's a way to go out. You know. But now Ethiopia, he still managed to keep the gold mines down here, so he's gonna be scaling pretty well. He didn't take Cape, and I don't think he's gonna be competing with it. I assume he's gonna have some sort of a deal with Portugal. Allied with Songhai, Hungary, and Malacca, who's dead. So either way, I think this is breaking the.
Malacca's not a player nation.
Well, okay, yeah, it's not because of Malacca. Yeah, you are right. Rival with Castile, so I don't know if he's going to be making a deal with Portugal. I think get acknowledged shared by Portugal actually.
He rivaled me. By the way, don't be mistaken. Madagascar, that's not Ethiopia. The blue.
Yeah, that's Portugal. But yeah, Ethiopia kept all the gold mines. Didn't lose those to the AI, and
he has a really good econ from gold.
Yeah, their autonomy is all very good. Devastation, I imagine, is not very good.
Is Quad, are you proud of this?
I am very proud of this.
What did Quad do?
This golden camera has a bit of a flip side. He gains 0.33 inflation every year.
Yeah, he can hire an advisor to fight that, and I'm pretty sure he has inflation reduction.
He has already inflation reduction for an eco, and it's still growing by this much. So
he wants quality.
It's still grow by 0.23. So you
I
should
think
look
I know
for income from other sources.
Yeah.
Part of the reason he's hurting, he should have took Pluto first, considering how many wars he's been in. Like, quantity hasn't really helped him at all.
Yeah, his morale is not very good, and he's only now getting the morale from his ideas. So I don't think he had much of an upper hand on Killboy at all when they were fighting.
Your view on staying Coptic?
So what all did he
he told me he's told me he's staying Coptic just because it's too much of a pain to switch, but
yeah, and he's got like most of the sites now. So I think he's only missing the one in Syria. So his Coptic isn't bad anymore. He's gonna get 2.5 discipline as well soon, so it's not horrible.
Why didn't you take the discipline first?
Yeah, it's
you take it like second.
I don't know. I guess he wanted the conversion first.
He needs 2 more holy sites for the discipline because he lost the manpower holy site. So, but it's already locked. That means if he gets the next holy site unlocked, it will re-unlock the manpower one.
Huh.
So he needs 2 more holy sites.
I see.
So. Okay, Kaza Ibrahim is owned by a subject. He just has to convert it back
Yerevan is a bit out of reach. So I guess he's gonna have to shoot for Syria, which shouldn't be too hard now that QQ is dead. Either way, he's in Egypt, you know, with very little amount. I imagine he owned this as well, and then it got taken away, or...
He lost a province due to defection from rebels when he was at the war with Kilwa, so I went in there and helped him and killed a bunch of rebels for him, but... What were you doing in Mamluks? Was that a humiliation war?
Yes.
Okay.
Show strength.
I'm like, oh, are you gonna own Egypt? I was like, oh, are we gonna be neighbors?
Anyway, Ethiopia...
Hungary and Castile neighbors, that would be something.
Ethiopia is looking somewhat good. Like, he's gonna scale well when he finishes integrating this, but for now he's a little bit behind that. And yeah, he still has a lot of scaling potential. He's just got torn up a little bit after this war.
Depends on what the colonizers want to do. I think it affects them a lot.
Yeah, because very soon they're like, I think Portugal's gonna have the strength to take Ethiopia on. Or at least in a trade war, he could find ways to kill him if he wanted to. Right?
Yeah, just that big coastline, one trade war, it really hurts. And, I mean, Ethiopia can't do much about it.
Songhai went into Congo. The
it's a good move.
Songhai's vessel. I'm pretty sure he gave it the gold mine. Yaka and Songhai. Okay, so he has one of the gold mines, the other one is controlled by AI still.
He has a claim on that.
Yeah, I mean, they aren't up and running yet, but...
Yeah, he's pretty much gonna consolidate the Congo region and Great Lakes without much of a resistance. I don't think so, because I don't think Ethiopia can compete with that. Decent manpower pool. Economy is already fairly well. He's also gaining some inflation per month, same as Ethiopia. I don't know if... Yeah, he finished econ. He could almost nullify his inflation gain by getting an advisor, but still gain just a little bit. Does he have a trade deal with Portugal? No, he doesn't. What's his trade setup like? He's collecting in, what's this called? Timbuktu?
It's not leaking too much, but he's not getting his ivory stuff. And
well, it's not leaking too much because Portugal's not pulling. If Portugal decides to pull already, like, I think that's going to be very bad for him because Portugal has ivory lockdown. So, yeah, this is a problem.
Fairly passive England. I'm surprised I don't see him anywhere here.
Sorry?
I said it's a fairly passive England. I'm surprised I don't see any.
Well, just give me some time, man. Just give me some time.
England doesn't necessarily have to boom early. Just with Navy later on, it just can take all the.
Okay, I'm very critical of England. I'm just I've set the bar pretty high.
I get it. I get it. You just played a Giga Chat England. We get it.
Come on, you should own half of Africa right now.
Yeah, sorry I
You're
didn't kill
you're not
Castile in
you're
Portugal
not
day one.
you're not
My
in
bad.
Hong Kong. What the fuck is this? Weak.
Yeah, my bad.
By the
No,
way,
I mean,
as Songhai, do you form Sokoto or do you stay Songhai?
Sokoto is
From
mega strong. Like he should definitely form
both
Sokoto.
have good ideas. Like
Isn't Security vanilla, which makes it not that great. Ideas wise,
I
We
think.
can check it out. I'm pretty sure
I'm
Sokoto
pretty
has
sure it's
some
vanilla.
ideas.
I mean, Songhai has ICA, Army Tradition, Morale of Armies, Discipline. Not so much eco stuff, but yeah.
Songhai is stronger, I'm pretty sure.
Right, so Songhai ideas. Morale, ICA, Army Tradition, and Discipline. Nothing else relevant. Let's see. Sokoto, Admin Tech 10.
Tech 10.
Just, yeah.
Sokoto, do they have ideas in this mod?
Mm-hmm.
Were they good?
What we are looking at.
Manpower, Discipline.
Yes, very good.
ICA,
Oh my
Morale.
god.
Yeah, I definitely think Sokoto Monarch Admin skill. I think Sokoto's the better pick here.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Sokoto's better.
Did add new ideas, so it's not vanilla anymore.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
nice.
what I said. These are Dave's ideas, not mine. But yeah, Sokoto's pretty good. Should definitely go form it as soon as he can. Also, I
It's a
don't.
pretty pog color.
Yeah, it's pretty African.
Oh, that's racist.
Besides that, he still has. Oh, I guess not. He has a lot of shit dev provinces still. Does he finish Econ? He has.
I mean, it's Africa. What do you expect?
Yeah, but can he pop? Yeah, he can get another center of trade. I would upgrade one more center of trade, pop Golden Era, and just dev push hard, because you have a lot of fucking good trade goods. You can
imagine popping your golden era to dev before Tech 17.
I mean,
Tech 17 is
that's
way too
the
late.
smart thing to do it early rather than wait till 17.
Yeah, you wanna, like, the more money you gain early, the more you can scale. So
yeah.
That's a very meta argument that I've seen people argue both sides.
I would definitely pop Golden Era and dev push to scale right now, because he has a lot of
Depends if you, like, I don't.
very good.
I generally won't do it before 17 unless I get a really good ruler.
No, wait. Songhai, don't do it yet. Your ruler is shit, right? That's the thing. Like, you need kind of a good ruler.
Yeah,
like,
obviously.
Still, it was
maybe,
a perfect timing.
Right.
When this guy
So you
inherits,
wait.
because 5 dep is very good.
Yeah.
I
He
would
can just abdicate, pop the Golden Age, and
Dev push.
finish ideas, dev push, scale,
yeah.
integrate subjects, all the good stuff.
You can also
Because
hire better
everything is
advisors if you.
I mean, I guess not everyone can have cloth farmlands like me, so I get it.
He has way better.
Who is in on the
goods.
sea line?
It's impossible now.
Alright,
Sorry.
take a look at Portugal.
Ask the Netherlands if that's impossible. Done it in real life.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see their nation when we get to it. Don't worry.
Not the greatest ruler, seeing as he's going to finish expansion now. Portugal is colonizing properly in Brazil now.
He took my advice from last session. His income's probably booming because of it.
Yeah, he just needs these 3 states. So
I told him to take the provinces from the Incas. Potosi, remember?
yeah, and he's getting pretty bad. I guess they're very high autonomy. So
It's being cored.
Oh,
it's not cored yet.
I'm very stupid.
That's
so yeah. Let's just give bad advice to Portugal again, because last time he got mad.
that's gonna give him 30 income when he has them up and running.
Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty good, because then he can shit out more colonies, and he's about to finish the Brazilian Brazilian mission, which is gonna give him. I always
he already
forget where
did.
it is.
He already did. Yeah.
This one?
That's kind of the thing. Like, he should stop colonizing for Brazil and start to pop like a Colombia. And
yeah, Brazil can colonize on his own now, and then I would also tell Brazil to cycle colonies to fish for gold, because there's a very big chance of getting gold now. So like maybe
he has enough. He should get other.
He is done in Brazil.
Yeah.
He's leaving it to me. If you look in South Africa, that's where he's currently colonizing.
Good. And
He also
advice for the Brazil player: colonize this, not the rest. Like, you want to colonize the shit that has a chance of popping gold. and just scale into oblivion, because the more gold you can get early game, the better you're gonna scale.
Yeah, what I'm currently colonizing, I was colonizing before the mission popped, so I was waiting for the mission to pop.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying because when I was playing Portugal, the Brazil player was just colonizing this for some reason for like looks, and it didn't work out too well. Anyway.
Who gets the Caribbean here?
Caribbean is going to Spain at the moment.
Spain is colonizing it.
Anyway, besides
neither Portugal or I got what we wanted, but perhaps that's the most fair.
Portugal is going into Colombia.
No one was
now.
there, so it's a prime real estate. If no one wants it, I take it, and now I've got a burger mission for it.
I mean,
it's like,
it's not that,
if no one wants it,
no, I'm not mad. I'm just saying
like, I think it's some deal. Like, I don't know why Portugal was considering selling out Caribbeans. Caribbeans is like you must have it, kind of.
Yeah, he kind of needs it.
Well, I mean, if Castile has it, he's going to be sending it to Seville anyways. But
yeah, but I don't know why
he was considering selling it to GB. Like it's
that doesn't make a lot of sense.
No.
Anyway,
not unless GB has a knife to your throat.
That is it for Portugal. Still Catalacers, the Reformation didn't fire. Castile is now
the
Sunni.
Small thing for Portugal, he should make use of holy orders, like in Iberia itself. That's 10 free development for just 50 monarch points. Also, like in his subjects, before he switches religion, because he can only do it if he's a Catholic.
Yeah. Do construction costs? Do the well, that gives you admin dev, but
no, they all of the time. First one gives admin dev, the other one gives dip dev, and the last one gives mill dev.
Yeah.
No, I know, but construction cost is probably the best modifier you can get. Which I would say it's probably worth it for Portugal on its mainland, but
hidden in the dip one, so that's kind of nice.
Which one's hidden in the dip one?
If you are an illusion culture.
Oh, what is it?
There you have the construction cost in the diplomatic one.
It's
construction cost. Just really nice.
Alright, so Castile popped Golden Era, went Muslim. Getting pretty nice income, 21 from gold. That's very nice. Maintaining his army because fighting rebels and rebels everywhere. He converted this country pretty quickly. I'm
pretty
surprised.
Quickly.
That was a very nice counter Reconquista.
Yeah.
And is Aragon Sunni? You converted your best.
It's all Sunni. Sicily is also Sunni already. Yeah.
Nice. That is just very nice.
Revolting.
The hypocrisy of using crusades to become the crusade target.
What?
Very good morale. Army tradition is fairly high.
Yeah, like Castilian ideas are not bad. Like it's a lot of morale, a lot of army tradition. It's an extra missionary.
Jeez,
which was really
50% morale they get. Nice.
Iberia.
I didn't know they get that much morale. That is very nice. Very
That's
good
vanilla.
ruler. Very
Yeah, they
good
start
ruler,
with 15.
but
That's
yeah,
whether
that
you use
ruler
the
is
is,
totally legit, totally not cheated.
how would you cheat a ruler?
I don't know. It's just like Golden Age, and having through the entire Golden Age is 644. That was pretty handy.
Well, we still have like 13 years, and I don't think he's gonna make it 13 years.
He was there before the Golden Age, so I got my money's worth out of.
Damn, he was here for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
buildings.
Mexico is up and running. There will be a nation on it next session, a player on it next session.
Yeah,
it's already sending treasure fleets.
He gets a Mexico and a Caribbean. It's gonna be a gross Castile.
Yeah, you already got a lot of
okay, I'm gonna get a Louisiana next session.
Pretty good shit.
Yeah, but you get to form Texas as the Castile player, as the Mexico player.
Yes.
And he'll have a naval colony in the Caribbean.
Right.
So.
But I'll have a Vermont.
I mean,
it's not
sure.
as good as Texas, but it's still decent.
Vermont has good mill ideas, but the rest of their ideas is shit.
Well,
the eco is gonna come from the British Isles. So.
He doesn't need to have I don't need a naval colonial nation. That's me. I'm the Navy. So.
Are you? I mean, we'll talk about you when we get
we'll
to
talk
you.
about
it when we get to Sokoto. I was fully expecting you to go into Africa hard, but yeah, that's very wholesome. I guess you're kind of taking a break from expanding a little bit, or what's the plan?
Yeah, I had to consolidate. I don't even have all of Morocco full court yet. I just finished eating Tunis.
Yeah, you already have a lot of provinces, and Aragon has.
And it's a bunch of as you say, like it's so many provinces. I can just scale with the provinces I have, and it's not always a smart thing to open more fronts than you already need to. So
I was surprised. I thought you were actually conquering Egypt. I was like, what?
Oh, humiliate.
Yeah, no, it's humiliating.
Let's take a look at France.
France.
France. I think I.
Vive les France!
I think I have better manpower, just slightly. Oh no, I don't. Shit. Oh.
It's good.
How much do you
Just
have?
4K less.
Damn it.
Yeah. Get it bad.
I'll have to improve that. I've had now 2 heirs.
You have a great heir.
Yeah, I've had 2 heirs this campaign that were 5/5/5 and both died due to an event, and I'm pretty frustrated. But at least this queen's alright. She's not bad, especially since I'm still finishing Geekon. I'm a little behind everyone else. Everyone is on 14 now, I think.
Shit morale for France.
Yeah, morale's pretty bad because prestige is low, power projection isn't great.
Oh, that army tradition.
Yeah, army tradition is trash. Although
Hungary has better morale than you.
When I run the
Yeah, you're the defender of the faith. Chill out.
when I run the morale advisor, I get how much? That's
4.8,
4.8, which it's not.
I'm not defender of the faith.
You were.
I'm Orthodox.
I finally paid off all my debts.
Before you went,
It's been a while.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're over alliance limit.
Yeah, I know. We already talked about it. I need to break one alliance, and I'll have to handle that soon. Because the trade deal I have with Florence constant alliance. I finally fixed my economy a little bit by getting the trade deal with Florence, although Flappy pointed out that if I collect in Bordeaux, less is going to be flowing to English Channel, and then I'm going to make like a little more money as well. So I might...
No, don't do that. No.
By the way,
Aren't you
why
my
is
ally?
your income actually so sad, man? Like,
He's got like 14 inflation.
I don't.
Even with this subs, it's only 76. I kind of expected more.
It's not subs, it's a trade deal. It's my money. Like, I would be making it from trade if I wasn't sending it there. It's not a gift. This is my actual income. And for France, without the trade node, it's, yeah.
Wait, can you go to the coalition map move for a sec?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not great.
I mean, it's all players, so who the
It's all players, so no one
No,
really
but
cares. Because they
all
can't really
players
ally.
could just fucking kill France if they decided to right
Well,
now.
There's a
more
3-player
interesting than
alliance
that
limit. They can't join coalitions if there's more than 3 of them.
Pardon me?
Does France have enough land to just sit here and dev, or does he need more?
Yes.
I do, especially now that I have a trade deal. I don't really need to push into Genoa. So, you know, I'm just going to sit here and dev, and I've started doing that a little bit. Not a lot of deving has been done, but...
You said that you're going to have to break an alliance. Who's that going to be?
I don't want to discuss that right now. Jeez.
We are all friends here, you can tell.
But yeah, France, without the trade node, it's kind of shit. And slowly recovering. And I don't know where my army maintenance is on, but... Yeah, I finished almost all my
Making fun of everyone for having their maintenance on and has maintenance on himself.
No, I'm pretty sure I had rebels like right before the session ended. I finished pretty much all my workshops. I got some manpower, some force limit, nothing too great. I finally have somewhat of a fort line with Spain, and yeah, I need to build a fort line with East as well. But
wait, you don't trust me?
Do you have a fort line?
Imagine having a
Curious.
grasslands fort. Look at that grasslands fort. Hey, everyone point and laugh.
It's farmland. It's even worse.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's awful. But no, I was.
Does it at least have a river?
Yeah, it's got a river from.
Valois, Valois.
No, I was pretty sure I had someone from the south. Well, that's pretty awful because I'm never gonna be crossing from there. But yeah, it is what it is. This kind of terrain is indefensible anyway. It's all farmlands, so you can't really build a better fort line with Burgundy than this.
Valois and Corks have rivers on all sides.
Yeah,
and so has Reims. So
yeah, I'm probably gonna move this fort to Valois and then build a fort somewhere here. I don't know. Figure something out.
Are you gonna move your capital?
No. It's Perry. Why would you ever move it? That's heresy.
Because it's indefensible.
Yes, but it's Paris. It's treachery to move it. Let's take a look at Great Britain.
I mean, Bordeaux's nice to put it in.
Alright. 98 income. I think he's the second highest. We can go check.
No. I'm actually quite low.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am wrong.
Yeah, Florence is number 3.
Still.
What the
I mean,
fuck
Florence
going on
is
with
from
Skanderbeg?
the trade deal too.
Right.
Alright.
Castile, I think, comes from his gold mines, and then Balmanis is just India. So that makes sense.
but it's not just 20 ducks. From
Yeah, not owning all of.
Right. Well,
Channel
you're not
parts.
competing with somebody else for your node.
And we're competing with Portugal.
Something
Sharing and not
shouldn't be.
competing.
It
Yeah,
shouldn't
sharing
be.
is caring. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Anyways, what
FDB did
I'll
better.
just upgrade my.
This is such a
all
fair
my,
share
send
in,
the trade to level 3, and then that problem will be sorted. So it's really not that big of a deal.
Alright, anyway, England went Pluto third. Thank God. I was scared for a little bit that they were going to go trade.
I thought about it, man. Super greed.
Yeah, be greedy all the way. Going developing 13C pretty quickly. Didn't pop out anything in Canada. I would have popped out the colony so he can start colonizing for himself. An extra colonist is always good.
Yeah.
But colonizing more for 13C is always good. Next session, maybe colonize something for Louisiana and one for something for Canada, so they can start colonizing on their own.
Yep, that's the plan.
And
I was going to the next parliament that I have. Instead of taking the advisor cost, I'll probably just bite the bullet and grab the extra colonists instead.
That is smart. Yep. You can colonize a little quicker that way.
And then after I finish Pluto, I looked at it in single player. I get another colonist, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, it's from finishing the third. It's the policies, right?
Yeah. See, colonist and Diplo. Yeah, so I'll take the merchant and the colonist.
Are you culture shifting?
No.
Well, it
Not
would
yet.
be
Already
pretty
Great Britain.
bad,
Yeah, I'm already
but
Great
he's
Britain,
already
so-
Great Britain, so
Oh right, no way.
that's not.
No,
gonna
but
work.
I am gonna culture convert like the Highlander and the like Norwegian shit to Scottish, just in preparation for the cultural union.
What else is happening in Great Britain? How is your navy looking?
My navy is looking quite well. I'm sacrificing, like I'm not building manpower or force limit buildings because like, my manpower is like on par, and I don't have quantity. So
Let's take a look.
Speaking of buildings, though, like, can you explain your building setup? I don't understand your workshops and manufacturers at all.
what do you mean?
Why do you have temples everywhere?
Because I
check
start with
workshops and
tax dev.
manufacturers.
I start with tax
I don't
dev.
get it.
I'm building farm estates because I'm just going super green, and the way that I'm theorizing it is that like if I've been landed on, then I've already lost, right? So what's manpower buildings going to do for me? So I might as well build up my colonies to be the armies for me,
Yeah, so
and just
have
try
you
and make as
given
much
up-
money as possible right
Have
now.
you given up on going into Netherlands or Lubeck completely then?
No, I mean I'm keeping all of my options open, but to think that I would do anything like strictly like individually, I think is not smart.
Fair enough. But yeah, still mega greedy to build farm estates. I don't know if they'd even pay off. Like I don't think that's.
No, especially not when you have. No, they don't when you haven't finished his production.
Pay off. They will pay
You
off.
haven't finished workshops though, so they won't pay off when you haven't
I
finished
finished all the
workshops.
workshops that matter right now.
Yeah, I
you
guess
could
the
put them in the
rest is
same
not
one,
dev.
so-
Like
so-
they're like I have 2 provinces left that okay, so 2 of I think 1 or 2 of my English culture iron provinces aren't 10 dev yet. They're like hovering around like 8 and 5, and then the other 2, like the one in Coventry and the one in Glamorgan,
That is a lot of dev clicks.
that's Woods and that's Welsh, so I'm not really deving those yet. So I mean everything that I'm doing, I'm doing it for a reason. So it's not just like haphazard.
Let's see what rank you are on dev clicks. 4th, yeah, I thought so. That's a pretty good amount of dev clicks.
I've been making sure that everything is as cost efficient as possible. My half off just died. That's why the dip advisor is a level 2 and not a level 5, but it'll shortly be a level 5 again.
Yeah. Looks like a pretty solid country. I'm not sure why you're not selling Crownland if you're getting that greedy.
I am.
And
I wanted to get it back up to 30 before I sold.
Why is that?
I think that's fine.
Personal preference.
I see. Alright, yeah, I think that's about it for GB. Diplomatically, not much has happened here. Allied to Denmark, allied to France. I didn't see the Denmark alliance happening, but it did. And yeah, just...
Is Denmark or GB?
Sorry? Denmark is not.
Nope.
So yeah, not much happened in Europe at all last session.
I mean, Brandenburg died.
Well, yeah, except for Brandenburg dying.
I got 15k stack left in Brandenburg.
But yeah, that's about it. Burgundy scaled pretty well. He's got 78 income. What's his force limit like? 88 force limit and 82,000 manpower, so pretty decent. Morale is at 4.26. He's not pushing for nobility switch yet. Yeah, he's pretty low because he's just selling on cooldown, and he still has decent workshops. Like, I build workshops and going, I don't know why people fucking say shit. It's like it's plus 18.
Yeah, you're telling me to build workshops in buildings you're gonna get when I press the button. That's why I didn't build them.
Oh.
They're all yours.
I see. Damn.
Some of them I built accidentally early on. I was like, oh fuck.
And I see. Oh, at least you're not exploiting, so that's very nice of you. Or
I think you just gave him.
You just reminded him.
I was thinking like I'm probably gonna take some tax off of that.
That is very wholesome. You haven't really been milking it since the start. Ooh, what is this for? I wonder what we're waiting for there.
Where? What? Sorry.
Land maintenance at +4 modifier.
I think he doesn't know. Forge, do you know that the land maintenance guy pops the morale event?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he knows.
No, I didn't. I just have him for. It's like trying to save as much money as possible. I'm just building shit.
It's half cost, right?
And a fair amount of army professionalism when slackened amounts to 140,000 manpower, with like 2 generals missing for another one. So pretty good amount of manpower, and if that pops, that is 4.8 morale?
4.9 about.
Yeah, with the morale advisor and the policy, that is very strong. Oh, he already has the policy, but with the morale advisor, that is 5.2. So pretty strong. And golden era.
You wanted to.
I can just have
yeah.
the say to say.
So that's 5.5 morale. That is very strong.
Yeah, 5.5.
Very strong.
Are you gonna take Calais?
I don't think he's going for 5.5 morale for Calais. I don't think that's the plan here. So I am feeling a little bit stupid for not building a fort line right now, but I think I know what I'm doing.
I'm not going for morale. I just have morale. Like, all I talked about last session was starting a certain war that I've been pretty loud about, and I prepared to try and fight that war. Like, you shouldn't be worried.
He's been asking that 1v1 Hess for a long time.
What 1v1? With Burgundy? Okay.
Burgundy against Hess.
But it wouldn't really be fair. Now that I've seen his country after the game, I'm like, okay. Like, when I was asking for it, he probably had like 50k force limit, and I was probably at 70. And I think, and way more gold because I'm in the English channel. Like, yeah, it would have been dumb.
Yeah, that's the perfect 1v1 to have.
Alright, very fair amount of dev clicks. Burgundy just looking pretty good overall. And yeah, that's about it to say. Again, nothing really happened back here. Last session, rival to Denmark, Austria and Hesse, allied to France, and that's about it. Are you knowledge sharing to or from Austria? Yeah. 2. That's good. I was a bit concerned with you taking knowledge sharing being next to England and France, but yeah. Alright, let's take a look at Hesse. Uh, 39 income, 43,000 manpower, 4.2 morale. Strict ruler, that's decent at least. Finishing econ now. What's going on in Hesse? Why is the income so low?
It's central
because
Germany.
someone took all of my trade centers, breaking a deal that we had previously. So
I see.
But he's sending it to Champagne for his ally.
How wholesome. Very wholesome. So like 8.2 ducats leaving Rhineland. And who all is pulling? Oh, I'm pulling too. Shit, I'm sorry.
Are you?
Why are you sorry?
I didn't mean to.
SMH.
I'm helping you out, man. I'm pulling a bit of money into France.
How wholesome. Has diplomatically. Oof.
Needs rival. Who can he rival?
Ally to Switzerland. Can rival pretty much anyone. I don't know.
He's stronger than Denmark.
What's happening with Austria and you?
Oh, nothing. We have our relations. Why?
You have no relations with Austria?
No, we have our relations. Like,
what are they like?
Cordial.
I mean, basically, just because you didn't have an official alliance in a game doesn't mean you have no allies. And like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
so
asking.
my allies could be Austria, it could be someone else. Like, it's not something that I would publicly be disclosing right now. So
Mystery Man
All
dogs.
alone.
Yeah, well, it was Austria that was stopping me attacking Hesse. So, I mean, I'll say that.
So he does have an ally. That's nice.
No, not sure it's a total ally, but it was like he sees us allied. He called us the French, English, Burgundy hug box. He didn't want us expanding. But I'm not sure we're a hug box.
Is Burgundy in the Empire?
Nope.
No, they didn't let me, bastards.
you asked to join the Empire. Nice.
So did you get a PU on all it? You get a PU on Brandenburg?
We removed. That's
No, I
removed
don't
in
think
the.
Yeah, I know. I was joking.
No, I got some of them. I got some of the subjugation. I think on Switzerland, but he's too big.
Alright, well.
we got it on Switzerland and Florence.
Not much to say about Hesse either. He took Saxony, so he expanded a little bit from Brandenburg dying. But yeah, again, nothing really happening here. So we're gonna take a look at Swiss real quick. Switzerland got his revenge on his biggest nemesis, Milan, and he cut the country in half. He got Como and a couple provinces here. I don't really understand why he would antagonize Florence like this. Unless
I feel like he is the buffer state of Middle Europe between this white and the blue.
Yeah, I don't see the purpose he's serving besides that. He has nothing important he can take, but
he has like zero, like, yeah. The only thing he has, he doesn't even have the terrain and the capital bonus.
I have the feeling he's gonna get debuffered soon.
Yeah, with 20 income.
20 income.
He needs the golden age in dev or like something. I don't see what else he can do.
At least he goes full mercenary champ with plutocratic
I mean, I don't.
So.
Fuck yes, did he? He could do some shit. He could do this. He could take someone down.
He punches hard right now. The next
He's gonna rent out Swiss condottieri.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost to AI Milan, so he's probably not going to take anyone down, but he could.
I don't think
we got rid of condottieri in the mod. I feel like we should add that back.
I don't see
it's not
what Switzerland can do here. Does anyone have some big brain advice for Switzerland?
I mean, this golden age in dev is the only thing.
He needs to kill either Florence or Hesse.
I would say
killing
he's not going to do that though.
Or what he could do is he could sell out his own country to France to go kill Austria.
Or the opposite.
Or
Sure. What do you mean?
I mean, he has a special mission to kill Austria for 5 extra permanent morale.
Exactly.
So go for it, yeah.
Yes, just in Austria hard.
Be like, hey, Poland, do you want Silesia? I hear that it's called a Polish culture group.
I am completely unbiased in this,
Bohemia? I heard
saying
Czech is Polish culture group.
he should end Austria. Completely unbiased.
He should.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to give some unbiased advice. I would goldenate and dev. You're allied to France.
Okay, and I can just say fuck the continent and like everyone can go kill themselves.
Okay, just let me give my advice, okay? I would goldenate, dev a lot, and just wait for someone to die around you, and try to play France and Austria off each other.
That might work, you know. Maybe if Hesse starts dying, he can go into Hesse. Maybe if Florence starts dying, he can go into Italy. But you know, his road into Italy has been cut off a little bit here, so. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough spot, but if either France or Austria dies as well, you know, there's big gains to be made too, and neither Austria or I are in a very stable situation with Burgundy and 5.5 morale. I'm in danger, and Austria is surrounded by Poland and Hungary, and Florence, which is also very strong. Like both of us are fairly at risk, so I don't think it's throw up your hands and give up time just yet, because unless someone ends you, you might be able to make a recovery off of someone else dying. But right now,
I just
think
fly
like
under
Mitch,
the radar for right now.
Like Mitch said,
Like
just,
if you're able to dev
and fly under the
100
radar.
dev even, like just get 100 more dev from deving, you'll have enough income to death war properly, to where you can actually maybe win a war against a dying France or a dying Austria or a dying Hesse or a dying Florence.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at Florence.
Yeah, I mean, about the thematic of not getting entered, if you look at Florence, like he's manually fabricated some claims in Switzerland.
Oh yeah, and he has.
Just be wary. Yeah, you might want to do some diplo between Switzerland and Florence.
Arcada. All right, Florence did really well. Not only managed to survive, but he's thriving. He's got a very good economy. What's he? I think he was number 3 on income.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
4. 3 was Castile. But he's good.
Yeah, he's 4 on income.
Yeah, but subtract the trade deal and then he's further down.
The trade deal, but he's making more from trade deal than just like what he's sending. So obviously it's pretty good. He's making 70 ducats on trade. So Florence doing fairly well, and he's got a little bit of a navy to protect, so Castile or whoever can't just send pirates and fuck up his entire economy. So yeah, he's doing fine enough. Militarily, got some professionalism saved up that amounts to probably wouldn't slacken until you reach your maximum if you're debt warring, at least, like, because you know, don't go over the cap. But anyway, right now he has 99,000 with the professionalism, so fair amount of manpower. 98 is his cap. 91k force limit. Florence looking relatively decent. Pretty decent morale as well, and I think he was saying he's going to form Tuscany, which he can do next deck. So let's see what that does for him.
I think it's missions.
I think it's same ideas. It doesn't change it. Yeah, I think it makes him a kingdom instead of a republic.
Yeah, but why would he form that instead of Italy, though?
You would want to stay a republic now, I feel.
So what does Tuscany do for him then?
It just changes his government form from a republic to kingdom.
No,
and like, if he wouldn't be a kingdom, it would become a kingdom now.
Why would he do that then?
But he can already form Italy, if you saw that.
That changes his government type too, right?
No.
No, Italy doesn't.
Yes, but it gives him ideas.
Is Italy better ideas?
Yes. Yes.
ICA, discipline,
some galley stuff.
33%
he might want to
power.
He loses the dev cost, so if he's golden age deving, he might want to delay it.
Yeah.
That's not why he wants to delay it, though. He should delay it for the missions. Like, he should finish the Florence missions, because the permanent buffs from it is really strong, and he hasn't finished that yet.
Yeah.
That is smart.
But like, it's his late game plan then to go Italy for a bit of military boost. Then,
yeah. And not much else happened here. Naples got declared on by like 15 countries, and then Florence got pretty much everything. Spain got Sicily, and Hungary got Greece.
Florence wants to 1v1, but he never announced that, so we never got to 1v1. If he announced it, we probably would.
Yeah, the way I saw it...
I think he did really, really well declaring on the Papal States when he did, because he straight up took the Papal States in about an instant, but because I was going to counter-attack to try and take the other side, because up to stop him getting all the course, but he basically sieged it all down in a month. And I didn't want to no CB because I was already on -2 stability from 2 stab hit events.
If you're at -2 stability, then it's only 1 stab.
That's true. That is true. But but my corruption was already my biggest issue.
Did you know CB Syria as well?
No, I get calls on Syria from my missions.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not cores.
Not claims. Yeah, I get claims on Syria when I do the Despot of Eprius.
Alright, smart. I didn't know that. Let's take a look at Denmark now. Anyway, that's all that happened in Italy.
Wow.
Oh, the Sicily thing happened. The race for Sicily.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
The French, not conquest of Sicily, to phrase it.
The French France ganked Naples for Castile. So wholesome.
Yes. Much appreciated.
I just wanted to give.
So how much did you get paid? Wait, Nibor, how much did you get paid for Sicily?
500 ducats and a deal that Naples doesn't go into Tunis. And I mean, Sicily's up for sale again. Yeah, if someone wants a big chunky island in the middle of the Mediterranean. Yeah?
What's the price now?
10 corruption.
I mean, it's scaled a bit, but I don't know. Make a good offer.
You can give it to Hungary. He doesn't have any interest in it, and he's not your enemy.
I'm honest, we'll buy it.
If Hungary gives money, that's fine.
Alright, let's see what happened in Denmark. Like I said earlier, Denmark and Poland got declared on by Bukhara, who took Pskov and Novgorod, 2 centers of trade. Denmark's got Finland as a vassal, and I'm pretty sure he also has Livonian oh no, he doesn't. He has Lubeck as a vassal. He's pretty much consolidated.
Is Lubeck a republic or a county?
It's a republic. There are no merchant republics in this mod.
No.
So it's not so good. You might just want to feed it the Sound Toll event and then integrate it, because it's not like in Vanilla where it's a merchant republic that always picks great ideas.
He's collecting in Lubeck, but a lot of it is leaking to English Channel, and he doesn't have all the centers of trade upgraded. And also his ally Great Britain is pushing, so you might want to ask Great Britain to stop doing that, because your economy is not in a state.
Or they allied and do a trade deal.
Well,
pushing doesn't really do too much. Pushing doesn't really do too much, considering
I think the most important part about Denmark is that he's already lower Saxon culture. So if he takes admin tech 10, he can form Hanover.
Yeah, looks like he's ready for Hanover. In the meanwhile, let's see, not much else he can do here. I don't think so.
What? I don't get why people don't push the mission for permanent claims.
Yeah, you might as well. I always do it as soon as it's available, and then explain to people. It's just, a glowing
mission.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Looks like he's not selling anymore, pushing for nobility. 63,000 manpower right now is the cap. 41 regiments fielded, 63 force limit. He has some professionalism saved up as well, and not great, but decent-ish morale. When it comes to his diplomatic position, he's pretty much at the mercy of Bukhara, rival to Burgundy, England, and Italy. But yeah, it's pretty much up to Bukhara if he lives here or dies. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Besides that, not much really happened in Denmark last session. Didn't really do any building because it doesn't look like he has any good trade goods to build anyway. A lot of food though, so he can build some manpower buildings and stuff. But for now, nothing too great. Yeah, that's it for Denmark. Not much to say right now because nothing's happening here. Let's take a look at Poland. Mitch, by the way,
feel like you just make Hungary last to make me agonize.
I didn't intend to do it last. It just ended up that way. I'm sorry.
Yes, you did.
I mean, Austria.
If I form Rum, can I be part of the Middle East?
Yes.
It's dependent on your capital.
I promise you'll be in the Middle East bloc if we form Rum. Alright, Poland, not making any money. But you know, he's fighting rebels. If he lowers maintenance, he's making some money. Trade's not going to be very good because he doesn't own Baltic. Although it's pretty much half and half with him and Denmark, so they could make a trade deal. But then again, a lot would leak out of Lubeck.
Do you think the Brandenburg War was worth it for him? He got 2 provinces.
I mean, what did he lose?
Money, killing a nation.
I mean,
he could have done consolidating more towards the east. Like there's still Livonian Order and Riga that he could have eaten instead of investing a lot of money into killing a player.
Well, I don't
like
think
Hesse or Denmark deal with it.
I don't think that's how you should look at it. Really, I think he wanted to get rid of a threat. I think it was just because it was Nabihov.
AI isn't going to scale, but Nabihov could have scaled. You know, so.
And Nabihov wanted to form Prussia. And,
I think it was
was talking about how he wanted into Poland.
I think it was a pretty good idea for him to get rid of him. You know, and another thing, the war cost him that much because Brandenburg wasn't that strong. But yeah, he didn't really get anything out of it. Poland not looking very strong right now. Yeah, about similar-ish to Denmark actually. Lower morale. Yeah.
The good Polish nationalities come at the end. Like the morale from nationalities is all like backloaded.
Yeah,
the morale, the discipline, the combat abilities, it's all at the end.
He already has the CA.
What's the finisher? What's the finisher for Poland again?
Tolerance of heretics. Yeah, that's it for Poland. Again, not much happened here. Just you know.
Poland is also a bit of unlucky. We have a super long age of discovery.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get his goods produced bonus.
I mean,
Portugal is enjoying life right now with his colonists, but
I think goods produced is only PLC though.
What is the Reformation at right now?
Yeah, Poland gets it as well.
No.
What is the Reformation at right now?
Here's Orthodox.
Italy.
What's Reform Desire? Yeah.
110.
It's okay.
Has it spawned?
Nope.
No.
But 110, it's not.
No one's picked
to spawn yet. Yeah. So.
Huh.
Yeah. All right. What's happening in Austria? 97,000. He can. Yeah, he has the stuff to pop Golden Era. 97,000 manpower max. 87 force limit.
Wait, why is he over force limit?
By 1, I think that's fine. How much extra is he paying for that? 0.6.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Damn, that's another cannon. Damn, inefficient. Why is he running cav regiments still? That is the weird part, because you're paying 2.5 ducats for 5 cav regiments that pretty much perform the same or worse as infantry. So.
I just didn't remove them yet.
That is horrible.
Like, it's the starting ones. I just didn't remove them.
Maybe you want to build extra galleys and heavy ships to hunt pirates in Venice.
Yeah, who's pirating him?
I'm already.
Yeah, Kashmak, who's pirating him?
I don't know. I can't see. There's no navies here. Sorry.
Yeah. aliens. Yeah.
When can he inherit Bohemia?
It's 7 years.
15, 20, yeah, 7 years.
He lost it.
Yeah. You should improve relations so you can instantly integrate it. Because it's so much
you might want to get on that, because that's going to be a big power spike, especially because you left them the gold mine, so it's going to give you a decent spike.
It's going to be up by that. It's because of Siphon that it's so low right now, so it will be manually, like, automatically back up.
Either way, pretty strong Austria. Every Austria that takes over Venice is always strong, so doing good here. Yeah, making a fair amount of money from trade, although you could always do better. Are you behind on Diptech? Yeah, a little bit. When you like have an end node like this, I would be up on Diptech to get bonus trade efficiency, because it's a big portion of your income. I think it's better than you know, saving up to dev at that point.
Wow, that's
everything built. That's nice. A lot of manpower. Well, yeah, definitely build the manpower stuff. But,
or not necessarily. Like it's 2 admin tax till manufacturers, the cloth one. So you just should bank money if he doesn't necessarily plans to go to war. Like if you plan to go to war, build the military stuff. If you don't, save it up for cloth and steel and stuff like that.
Yes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, not a lot to save up though. Like.
But he also has steel.
Steel comes out
iron, copper. They also tackle them.
Yep.
Oh, nice. So he's gonna get a pretty big boost there. Yeah. Morale is at 4.01. Diplomatically, allied to Hungary and Italy, rival to France, Burgundy, and England. Yeah, not much changed here at all. He got the little piece of the Papal State, the Venetian part, the one with the center of trade, and gave the rest to Florence. And yeah, that's about it. Not really anything happening here. Pretty good potential though for Austria.
Podcast finished.
Oh yeah, that's it, guys. We'll see you next week.
I knew he was going to do that.
Alright,
nothing to see here.
Yeah, not much to see here.
Shit nation, irrelevant, that's gone.
Okay, go
spit.
go to my one tag Croatia right now.
What's
and
that?
now push on his troops. Push his troops. And now make them detach. And look, you'll.
Where the fuck are they?
Yeah, this the ghost army I'm telling you about. That's just been there. And then there's 40k standing there.
What is this?
All war. All fucking war.
These are the stealth troops.
Yeah.
Imagine just hiding a cannon stack like this and then popping them behind enemy lines. That's a big.
No, but I was super confused because I'm like, how the fuck is QQ outnumbering me? So I had to like mark way more than I needed to, and I was still like missing like 20k as troops. And then I looked in the save, and I'm like, we have the same numbers. I'm like, what? And then I find them. There's like 40k just sitting there invisible.
Oh, Naples did survive in the Aegean. That's pretty nice. Anyway, for Hungary, a little bit in debt, but he can go a lot more. Like he's about a third of his debt capacity, not losing nearly as much. QQ was losing 180, so can keep fighting for a long time. Took some corruption, not a lot though, and has sale of titles on cooldown, and he can sell seas and. Yeah, waiting for.
I integrate Serbia in a year, which is 300 dev.
Yeah, 300 dev. Damn. That's a big.
And they only have 7 fucking troops.
Classic Serbs.
Eritrea has 200 dev, and he has fucking 10 troops.
Classic Serbs just disappearing all the money.
Lazy bastards.
Yeah.
I'm so good to Serbia.
Ooh,
I feed them Greece. I feed them Constantinople.
Damn, this air. That is nice.
Oh, that was the child in the reed or whatever.
Nice.
Or a talented daughter, I forget.
I mean, the takes you out of this war, you want to abdicate, right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Should I abdicate? I don't think I should abdicate.
Yes.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no, you always abdicate if you have an heir that's equal.
Really?
But I need 100 legitimacy very soon.
No, you don't need that.
I need 100 legitimacy very soon. I won't tell you guys why, but I'm sure you guys can figure out why I need 100 legitimacy.
Ruthenia.
Weird champ.
Okay, but if your heir dies and you get stuck with like a 1-1-1, you only got yourself to
That happened to me twice this campaign. Like you just get a shit event.
The female, they don't go hunting.
They go hunting. Yeah?
They don't go
They go hunting in this game. Trust me. Been there, done that.
They don't go hunting for deer.
Hey.
Wink.
Alright, anyway, I would say...
Look at my army quality. Actually do one thing, consolidate. Concentrate Metropolitan in Ruthenia. One of them
East Dnieper, oh yeah, just all of it?
I can only do one, and then take the 5 discipline.
Okay, you get 5 extra discipline. Nice.
So you're not. So you're fighting a war without 5% discipline.
I just went Orthodox. I went Orthodox like 2 years ago.
Very.
But how do you have actually 120 discipline? Inspirational leader. You popped it for this war. Okay.
And I have the 5, and I have 5 from Mercs. So.
No.
Very pug country. Very nice.
But this war should have been a lot easier. The only reason I declared it is because I got the last jousting tournament, and then I got my 20% morale thing from having the 5 dip 6 mil. So I had 30 morale from that. So I'm like, well, I don't want to waste it. But then it should have been an easy war, but I fucking didn't have any vassal troops.
Well, anyway, that's about it. I feel like all nations are doing equally well, and we're not scared of one nation in particular. And yeah, it's a very balanced and healthy game.
You're scared. I'm on this border.
Yeah.
Denmark too.
Have fun.
All right.
Wait, just check a sec. How many players border Bukhara?
Poland, Hungary, that's 2. Denmark 3. QQ, Timurids 5. He has a border with Bengal. No, he doesn't have a border with Bengal. So 5, because he doesn't border any of the Chinese.
No.
Okay.
Alright, anyway.
5 yet, but it's going to be more very soon.
That's it for this week.